on YouTube. And this is your February 2023 General Intuitive Tarot reading. All right, I'm first going to get some base cards for you. And what I mean by base cards is basically it's going to give me an idea. There are thousands and thousands of each zodiac sign. There are thousands and thousands of Tauruses. So, ooh, I didn't know that was in there. I think I'll go ahead and put that there. We're going to use that one. Sometimes when I'm clearing out the cards and stuff, there will be other cards that sometimes just show up in other decks. That one I think is going to apply to your reading. This being a general reading, like I said, there are thousands and thousands of Tauruses, so not every single piece and part will take and apply to each and every Taurus. So if you guys have ever watched my Coffee Time Tarot, which is, I uploaded up on YouTube, but it's done live on Facebook on Roosters Peacock and Coffee Time Tarot on Facebook. It's done live. This is the way I like to do it is I'm going to get a base, so it'll tell me different areas of life. All right. And it should resonate with each and every one of you. Each and every one of you should be able to pull pieces and parts out. Okay. If you've never watched the Coffee Time Tarot, you guys are more than welcome to watch that on the YouTube. There's some interesting times we have. It's a kind of a kickback time. Sometimes, especially when Spirit walks in, it can get interesting. The last one on January 29th was definitely interesting. I had to do a part 2. All right, Taurus, February. All right, love is showing up in yours as well, okay? This is not just going to be love of life. This is actually, I'm looking at the Island Time wellness cards. I keep wanting to look at them. So love is going to show up. This is just a general reading, so I won't be getting too delve deep into it. But I will tell you, some of you Taurus do have this on your mind. Others of you, oh, nice. You are, okay. Oh, Taurus. A lot of you Taurus have love on your life, on your mind. Big time. I'll take it. Okay. All right. Put those away and we're going to get right on into it. Okay, Taurus. February seems like it's a big one for you guys. It really, truly does. Just an overall general feel for the whole, no matter what you got going on in your life, it's just overall a big feel. And what's it about? See, when I was pulling those cards, and when I said, I was like, I'm going to take it. Sometimes being an intuitive tarot reader, sometimes I've noticed that my guides will sometimes I'll dig into decks and all of a sudden here's another card and it's going right along with the reading that I'm doing. And this one does. This one applies. This is photograph. All right, Taurus, there are still thoughts and there's still thoughts and of different situations, different people, however it applies to you from the past that you're going round and round and round about in your head. You're still doing this, okay? Whatever this situation is, whatever these situations are, you're going round and round, okay? Some of you will actually be going around and round with people, okay? But I really feel that this one right here with the photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories, okay? Some of you have overcome great hurdles, okay? Whether this was something that happened recently, maybe you could be in the middle of it. Right now, this is going to be for very few of you if you're right in the middle of it right now. Others of you, this is looking back, okay? And others of you have decided to go ahead and put something from the past in the past and leave it because you're decided to make new memories, okay? Whether it has to do with love, just general life, financial, you're putting it in the past, okay? Because you've decided that you're going to make new memories. And some of you are going to be making new memories with other people. Literally, it's showing here. Let me show you the cards. We've got round and round. All right. We got regeneration. Some of you are waking back up again, like really starting. This is another zodiac sign. I'm telling you that the full moon is on the 5th. And I'm telling you that moon is going to be waking up a lot of people. I actually am going to probably be doing a reading just for that moon because there's certain moons that I feel, I feel drawn to do readings, and that moon right there, this is a shift, not just for your zodiac sign, but universally. There is shifts all the time. It's just how we take and go about those shifts, if that makes sense to you. The next card we have is the message in the bottle. After that is the fates. Co-create. We've got the question why, wanting to gain knowledge. We've got the yang. Okay. There's no yin here. All right. So some of you are actually missing a part of yourself. Pardon me. Excuse me. Some of you are actually feeling like you're missing a part of yourself. We'll get into that here in a minute. We've got the loyal heart. Some of you are making decisions of a loss from the past to come together with someone else. And it's showing a loyal heart. So some of you are choosing a new life, and some of you, this is not just about you, it's about family as well. So some of you, if you were standing alone, you're not standing alone anymore. Okay, so each little bit here will be different for each and every person. All right, let's look at round and round, because in the past, instantly when I see this, life had been going around and around and around and around. It seemed like you're chasing your own tail. That's what it feels like, Taurus, just chasing your own tail. And what I'm seeing is I'm seeing somebody going like this, like it's frustrating, just frustration. Okay, you're coming out of this. In February, there still may be some frustration going on, and there will be frustrating situations, no doubt. I do feel this. Okay. But it's going to make you feel like about the time that you feel like it, oh, here we go, it's the same stuff, different day, da everything's being taken away. I mean, watch out for that mindset, Taurus. And I'm not, and then you guys will be like, oh, doesn't sound like me, let's shut this off, she's just, oh my god. Okay, hang on, it gets better here. This is just the beginning of February, I feel. I think there's going to be round and round. It's just like, oh man, some of you are running thoughts around in your head about the past, okay? Because you're getting ready to make a complete different decision. Some of you are standing alone, and you're going to have to come right with standing alone. And that's what you're working on. And this is something that's already happened in the past. Some of you are and are going to be dealing with the here and now as well. I'm not saying that those who are thinking about the past are not dealing with the here and now. You're dealing with the here and now, no doubt. But it's like added more. Okay, I'm telling you, you're coming out of this, especially around the 25th of February. There will be something that might rear its ugly head around the 22nd, but the 25th is what I'm feeling. It's going to be, you're going to feel round and round. Okay, but it's only a hot, and if it's about looking and reflecting back and looking back on the past, a situation in your life where it's like, oh my god, here minute. And here's the thing is, I feel like saying this right here. I am an intuitive tarot reader, so I'm feeling intuitively to tell you this, that the round and round, when you're feeling like this, if stuff is not working out for you and you're literally being shook up and turned, you're being turned in a direction you're supposed to be, because whatever's going on in your life, that's not where you're supposed to be. If stuff continually doesn't work out with it, you are supposed to be in a different direction. And if you have not listened and you haven't made a move on it, you are going to be forced to. That's what I feel. And it's for your better good in the end, even though it doesn't feel like that. And I'm not talking about if people are ripped apart from you. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about situations where you're being literally forced to change. Okay? Because I keep thinking I'm going to see the tower in my head on this one, but I'm not. I think this is how you perceive it. I think it's how you perceive it. I think it's going to be like an aha moment. Whatever the situation is about, whatever you keep going around and round and round, whether it's around with a person or a job situation or just life in general, whatever this is about, whatever you're going around and around, it's done. It's run its course, and it's time to stop. And that's why it's showing here. You'll be round and round in your head about this because there'll be a lot of questions of why. Okay, but here's the thing. February is not a bad month for you, because what you don't realize is February is closing old doors to open big opportunities for you that's coming in the end of March and beginning of April. You are at the beginning of the kickoff. Okay, that ball is about to be in the air, is what I'm saying. And no, I'm not a big sports fanatic, but I'm just saying that's what I'm seeing. A lot of times I see it like a football field. Okay, you're already on the field. You're already moving forward. This round around, so if in February you have a round around moment where you just feel like, oh my God, here we go. Everything's going wrong. Take a minute. Okay, take a minute. It's just a minute. It's just a day. It's just 2 days. Some of you, it's going to be 3. What is being taken away is pushing you in a direction you need to be, because you already know. Whatever this is about, you know that this is not right for you. Okay. So sometimes your guides will take and push you. They've been sitting here tapping you on the shoulder. If you haven't listened, some of you guys, you've already listened and you're already well on your way to, the direction you're supposed to be in. Others of you, the round and round, it's going to happen because you know what? It's going to force you to turn around and say, okay, I've got to go in this direction now. Okay. It's kind of like a nice way universally is a child's doing, and I'm not saying you do anything wrong. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is say there's something going, say a child breaks their toy, and I'm not saying you're a child. I'm just using toy, and they start crying, and it's the worst thing in the world, right? But the thing of it is what everybody else didn't see is on that toy there was something very sharp and toxic on it. So if you cut yourself on it, it would have hurt you. It could have killed you. It was not the right thing. So the toy broke. So you adverted something bad happening. Do you see what I'm saying here? Okay, so you sitting here and you're being guided in a different direction is what you're doing. Okay? So you will be around in your head for a little bit over this, okay? But do know you're being guided in the right direction. And if you take a minute, once it settles down in your head, you'll be like, aha, that's right. You know what? That should have been gone out of my life. That person should have been gone out of my life. I don't know how long ago. That situation should have been gone out of my life. I shouldn't have been doing that for that long, whatever the situation is, okay? So you'll feel like it's the same old, same stuff, different day, but it's not. Okay, because the next card you have is regeneration. Okay, you are coming back to life again. And what I mean by that is what has been stale and stagnant in your life is literally, do you see how the ground, you see it's like a volcano, like it's like lava? It's cracking, it's starting to open, but yet within all this pain, all this desolateness, where nothing ever produced, there's a tree, there's flowers, life is growing. Your life is growing. All right, Taurus, your life is growing. You're going forward. All right. Taurus for February. Yep. Some of you are coming together with the Three of Pentacles, and you are actually working on a new, it's income, way to make your money. And some of you are doing this with other people, not just yourself. Maybe you're used to working by yourself, and now you're being asked to, you're having other people help you as well, or you're working together as a team. Yep. Some of you are in the learning phase of making this money. Some of you, this is not just about your money. Okay. Some of you, this is about the regeneration card. This is what I put over top of the regeneration card. This one right here, it's learning. It's learning to regenerate your life, to breathe a breath of fresh air back into your life, financially, spiritually, physically, all over. A lot of you Tauruses are literally going to just redo your life for yourself, head to toe. Like you're really starting to start taking care of yourself. I mean, people they're gonna be like, what in the world? What's going on with Taurus? Okay, so Taurus in February, you haven't been satisfied with a lot of stuff that's going on, but you have a taste. You do have a taste, even though this other stuff on the side, okay, it's round and round. Be careful with that round and round, spending too much time on that, okay? If something is moved out of your way, no matter how viciously it is, and I'm not talking about people being ripped completely away from you. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about life in general, putting you in a direction, and you're in a direction. Okay, so you're feeling regenerated. You're in the brand new beginning learning stages of living again. That's what I get. Really just breathing the breath of fresh air back into your life. And this is life, love, materialism, because you do have to have the materialistic to live in nowadays. Okay, so next we have message in the bottle. Some of you instantly, when I see message in the bottle here, this one right here almost feels like somebody is about to let the information out. Somebody is about to somebody's going to spill their truth, whether it's you spilling your truth to somebody else or it's somebody who is spilling the truth to you. Yep. Somebody has been all bottled up with this information, and Information's coming. The message is coming. Yep. And this has to do and focus on your dreams. The Seven of Cups, that one is about to be revealed. If you're a Taurus that's been sitting here wondering, maybe it has to do with the person, wondering what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and they've been all bottled up. Or Taurus, if that's you who's been all bottled up and holding all your thoughts and feelings within, because cups represent feelings. In the past, maybe, here's where the relationship, it's focusing on a past relationship here. It's looking towards the past. And you know that whatever you have in front of you now, whoever you have in front of you now, this is not the same. You're about to pull the cork out of that bottle and reveal your truth. And it does show me about co-creating. It's talking about the loyal heart. There is still some sting from the past, but if this is a love scenario here, is what I'm feeling. Excuse me. But you are about to be stepping into a new life with a new person, is what I get. You're about to let the past go. That's a short message for some. Others of you, the message in the bottle, you're about to you're going to be presented with some choices. All right, the message in the bottle, there's going to be a message that comes, and you are going to be presented with a choice. Have faith in yourself that it's the correct choice. Okay, that is a message for others. With the Fates card, all right, with the Fates card right here, do you see the Fate? She's reaching for the stars. The message here is no matter what's thrown in your way, Taurus, continue to reach for the stars. Do you see how she's blinded? In the past, there may have been a lot of stuff that you were blinded to the situation. All right. We've got, yeah. In the past, we've got the 10 of Swords. This feels like the past. All right. And for some of you, it could be about backstabbing. Others of you, it's more like, I'm going to say this, whatever is being broken down and taken away from you in your life now. And I'm not talking about people being ripped away from you. I'm talking about whether it's materialism, jobs, whatever. I'm telling you right now, even though you may feel a hot minute in February, like you're blinded like the Fate, continue to reach for the stars because you're going nothing but up. Okay? This is temporary, very temporary. Don't think it's the past going round and round and round. Some of you are working on your co-creating, and you're being very wise about this. Some of you are working on your nest egg. We've got an egg here. Here's the owl, and here's the cheetah. You are thinking everything out very clearly. You're thinking it out before you're like the cheetah, and you're going to take off quick action in the direction to co-create with somebody. And it show me with the flags that it is family. You are either it's family, you're already together, or as somebody who's coming together to make a family. And some of you also may be having questions about why something happened. We have the why. Here's the family card, or somebody who was like family to you. And I'm seeing the white feather in my head. This message is going to reach the Tauruses who have had a loss. All right. In February, I think you will be gaining knowledge of what you've been questioning. Okay. And I'm, like I said, this is just a general, but the message here is the knowledge of what I'm talking about is it may not come from another person verbally straight to you. It might actually come from spirit. All right. So pay attention to what's going on around you. Look for signs. Mine, if you watch Coffee Time Tarot, the 29th one, there was definitely spirit present. No doubt whatsoever. There was a white feather that I'd carried around for 2 weeks. Watch for the stuff you do. Pay attention to the signs. Okay. Spirit was present. I was supposed to bring that feather on the reading with me, and it felt right. And I have not carried that feather with me since I gave the message. Okay. So pay attention to the signs, Taurus. There's signs everywhere. I'm going to tell you right now, stop the whys, stop why, okay? What you need to be doing, and don't continue round and round in your head about this. You need to be looking forward because you're going nothing but up. We have Yang. This is about Taurus who is still, the message is don't get caught up in the round and round and round in your head, because then you're going to be feeling isolated and by yourself. Don't do that, Taurus, because here's the thing. You're Yang. You're working on your balance and peace. You may for a hot minute feel imbalanced in February, but it's a hot minute. Remember, what is taken out of your life is pushing you in a direction to where you're supposed to be, with whom, what you're supposed to be doing, and what you're supposed to have in your life. People, places, and things. Now, I'm not talking about those who have lost somebody. That's not what I'm talking about. Other Tauruses, You may be actually be stepping up, taking that. If you haven't loyal heart, some of you may actually be coming together with somebody else. Some of you may actually be proposing. Some of you may be proposed to. Others of you in the past, some of you may actually be getting married with the family card. Whatever this is revolves around a very strong union, okay? And this doesn't feel like it's just family. This feels like a love dynamics, okay? It's showing me the king owl and the queen owl. So this is definitely a love dynamics. This is two people coming together. February would be a perfect month to do this. This is, even though, you don't have to worry about, I'm telling you, March is going to be much better. I don't think February is a terrible month for you at all, Taurus, but something has been holding you back here with this loyal heart. And I think it's, I don't think it's the person. It's not the person. It's not the person. It's the circumstances around it. Okay, so here's the thing is I do think what I'm seeing is somebody going like this and they're taking their hands down and they're speaking their truth. The message here is there is a loyal heart here. There is loyal heart equally king, queen, however that applies to you. The last result here is for Taurus is new life, okay? You're waking up again and you're setting off into your new life. And it doesn't matter how old you are, you have your choice. You have your choice and you're making your choice for a new life, whether it's through love, through business, laying the past to rest, coming together with family, friends, lovers. Others of you is getting out of your own head. Others of you are like waking up, just like winter that goes into spring and spring wakes up. Taurus is waking up again. We've got the page of Pentacles. All right. There will be messages coming, good news. You've been working real hard, and this is surrounding around a new life. So whatever, and it does talk about materialism here. That does feel right to me. Okay, so you've been sitting here waiting for results, waiting for messages to come in, that this is the right path you're supposed to be in. The message is, yes, this is, you're going to not feel so bogged down like you were before. You're going to be literally like winter going into spring, waking up. Okay, yep. This is, and the message is whatever you started out on, whether it's a relationship, that this is showing me the pentacles. This is all involved around money as well. I'm telling you right now, this is this is a good path. This is a solid foundation for you. And if you have other people involved with you, family, or you're coming together, family, I'm telling you right now, Taurus, February, you've already been setting up for a solid foundation. Okay, so if something comes along rocky for a hot minute, the round and round, and there might be coming that moment where something might happen, that where you're being pushed in a different direction, freely let it go. Freely let it go, because you're being led in the direction, because you're being pushed to your new life. You've been working for this, you've been asking for this, and this new life is coming, and this new life is already well on its way. Okay. Yep. 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 And make sure, like with the round and round, don't get so round and round in your head, because on this new path, it's a learning experience. So you need to be open to learning experiences. And so you have to be able to concentrate as well. If you are thrown off kilter for a hot minute in February, it's a hot minute. Even if it does seem like if there's a lot of stuff that's taken away from you, don't sit there. Okay. You're being directed in a correct life path. Your angels have tapped on your shoulders. You might not have paid attention. You are being directed. Freely let it go, because the new path that you've already been working on is going to pay out substantially. Life, love, spirituality, the money that you need. I'm not going to say that everything's going to lay in your lap. This is not something that is laid in your lap. This is something that you asked for, and that is going to be coming to you because you put work into it. All right, Taurus, I will see you guys on the next one. Okay, and if you guys do like my videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, and it'll notify you when I upload new content. I am going to be moving my booty right on over to YouTube more here, and I'll be doing quite a few lives on YouTube. If you guys do like Coffee Time Tarot, if you haven't seen it, then make sure you go check that out. That's live on Facebook. I try to do it on Mondays. Sometimes I don't get it done on Mondays, but I do it for the whole week, and we all get together. I'll do the basic reading just like you saw here. And then at the end, I'll do card pulls. Okay, so if you guys want to, that's Roosters Peacock on Facebook and Coffee Time Tarot on Facebook as well. So if you want to join them, then I'll notify you when I go live on there. Okay, I will talk to you guys on the next one. You guys have a great February, Taurus. Talk to you later. Bye.